Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we will talk about more about Faraa'idh of Salah. You probably have watched my previous video on the Faraa'idh of Salah. I've explained as much as possible, but if there is anything missing, please write it in the comment box so I can include that in my coming box, inshallah, in my coming videos or coming lessons, inshallah. So today I'm going to talk about the Qiyam. Okay, Qiyam I didn't include in the other one. The reason is Qiyam needs explanation. Okay, in the hadith, some people, they message us and they say, in the hadith we find Prophet ﷺ used to sit on top of the animals and he used to pray. Yes, and he also used to stand up and pray, and his scholar said standing up is fard. How do you put all of this together? Answer is quite simple. The Faraa'idh, if the Salah is fard, then standing up in the Salah is fard. As simple as that. If the Salah is fard, then standing up in the Salah is fard. Okay? And if the Salah is nafal, then you can sit down and pray. You can sit down even in the car, bus, train, and just pray. Even in the plane you can pray. Okay, that's the ruling on the prayers. That if you are praying, then you have to stand up and pray. And for that, you have to, if it's a car and a transport and that you can stop, then you should stop it and get off and pray on the ground. If it's a lorry and you have space at the back, then you can stand up and pray while the car is moving, no problem. Okay, if the plane has some prayer area and they are allowed, they showed the message that you are allowed to pray while plane moving, then that means you are allowed to pray. So pray standing up and pray. Okay, so that's only time when standing up possible, then you stand up and pray. Standing up is fard. Now situation comes like this. For example, standing up is not possible. The transport you are using is not in your control. Okay, the bus, for example, or train, for example, and you are in a long journey. Okay, 2-3 hours journey. Okay, now you can't get off on the way and pray on the station somewhere. You can't do that. If you miss that train, you will fall behind, 2-3 hours behind. Or if you miss the coach, having another coach is probably after another half a day. So if it's situation like that, or let's say plane, for example, plane, obviously it's not something like that you can miss one and catch another one. It doesn't work like that. So what do you do for this situation when the transport is not in your control and there is no space provided in the transport for you to pray? Then only thing, you sit down on the seat and pray. Okay, many brothers probably, they were about to ask me the question, okay, well, how about praying in the plane sitting down? Yes, if that facility is not provided, if the facility is not there for you to stand up and pray, then that's the only last option, that you sit down and pray wherever you are. Okay, my friends, so prayer is must. Prayer you don't miss. Yes, even you are in the journey, even journey to the wedding. Yes, some children, they say, do you also have to pray in the wedding days? Yes, you have to pray in the wedding days. Now, doesn't matter it's your wedding or it's your aunt's wedding. Okay, it's your cousin's wedding, in anyone's wedding, you have to pray. Prayer is fard. You cannot miss it. Okay, you don't miss it at home. You don't miss it on the way. You don't miss it in any place. You have to pray everywhere, wherever you are. Okay, so fard is standing up. As long as the situation is under your control, then you have to stand up and pray. If the situation is not in your control and you can't do anything, then you sit down and pray. But if it's nafal prayer, you can sit down and pray. For that, is not, the standing up is not fard. So Prophet ﷺ, he used to pray his nafal prayer on the camels and on the transport, basically. Yeah, wherever he's going, he used to pray while he's on the move, and that's also allowed. Next question comes, okay, if, let's say, on the transport you are praying, the Qibla is constantly changing. Qibla constantly changing. For example, the motorway, then what do you do? Do you just keep turning around and you have to have one of those spinning seat? No, you don't need to do that. Okay, if it's on the transport, then whatever way you started, you just carry on that way. Okay, and you are not responsible for movements of the Qibla. Okay, Allah will accept your salah. Okay, inshallah, hopefully I've answered all the questions, whatever came in mind and whatever I thought of that my students have asked me in the past, I've answered all of those. But if I have missed any of those points or questions, please hand up and let me know, inshallah, in my comment box. Jazakumullah khairan again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Don't forget to share my lesson to others, and don't forget to subscribe and like, inshallah. Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum again.